Breaking news: IPOB rejects the further trial of Nnamdi Kanu, berates the Nigerian government over refusal to appear in court. It's obvious, my country people, that they are postponing and prolonging the trial of Nnamdi Kanu. The Nigerian government are deliberately prolonging this issue. They don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. So I don't see any reason why these Nigerian government officials will deliberately refuse to appear before the court. Well, guys, let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Now, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has said that it has decided, I beg your pardon, to reject the further trial of its detained leader, Nnamdi Kanu, by the Nigerian government. IPOB said this on Thursday in a statement issued by its Media and Publicity Secretary, Emma Powerful, said the Nigerian government deliberately refused to appear before the court on Thursday. Emma Powerful, in a statement, said that IPOB stands by the judgment of the appeal court, which discharged and acquitted Kanu in 2023 and ordered that he should not be tried again in any Nigerian court. The IPOB spokesman had said that the Supreme Court judges agreed with them but lacked the courage and the integrity to uphold the appeal court's judgment. We recall that the Supreme Court Justice on December 15, 2023 had sent Kanu's case back to the Abuja High Court, and the same High Court fixed February 8, 2024 to commence the hearing on the matter. But sadly, the same federal government that is persecuting Nnamdi Kanu is refusing to make an appearance at the same Abuja High Court hearing on the 8th of February 2024. And now the refusal of the federal government to appear in court on that day for the continuation of their kangaroo trial is evidence that they do not have any case against Nnamdi Kanu. And at this point, the IPOB leadership has reviewed the actions of the Nigerian government and totally disagree and rejects their further trial of the IPOB leader in the High Court. And according to Emma Powerful, the federal government of Nigeria, headed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, know why his Attorney General has snubbed the commencement of their appearance for the bloat February 8 Abuja High Court trial against Nnamdi Kanu. And at this point, they know very well that they have no case against Kanu. They are just utilizing the weak, and they are using all these things against Nnamdi Kanu. They are using this bastard instrumentality of the law in Nigeria to detain and persecute him indefinitely. And the wicked persecution of Nnamdi Kanu and other IPOB members will continue to destroy Nigeria's image, both locally and internationally. IPOB have therefore called on President Bola Tinubu to please release Kanu unconditionally, because self-determination is lawful domestically and internationally. At this point, the IPOB have pointed out that for almost 3 years since Kanu was rearrested in Kenya and was renditioned to Nigeria, he has again been remanded to solitary confinement in the Nigeria's DSS dungeon, which adds up to 5 years in total. Emma Powerful recalled how Kanu was being granted bail by the Abuja High Court in 2017, but while he was enjoying his bail, the battalions of the Nigerian murderous military invaded his home on September 14, 2017 to assassinate him. But then, Nnamdi Kanu escaped the assassination attempt, but unfortunately, more than 28 persons, including IPOB members and Nnamdi Kanu's relatives, were assassinated in the process. That was how Nnamdi Kanu fled Nigeria for safety. He fled outside Nigeria for safety, and since then, the same government that granted him bail was the same government that came to assassinate him. And as if the federal government was not satisfied with Nnamdi Kanu being alive, they used their secret agents, their secret security agents in collaboration with other international security agents. And then they went to Kenya and have Nnamdi Kanu kidnapped, tortured, and illegally detained in a private residence for 8 days, and later extraordinarily rendited him to Nigeria blindfolded. For almost 3 years now, the federal government of Nigeria has illegally detained and persecuted him for championing the Biafra self-determination movement. And IPOB have said that irrespective of all the judicial rigmarole, eventually some courageous, honorable justice in the Nigerian Appeal Court in Abuja on October 13, 2022 had delivered a landmark judgment that history will never forget. And the court in its ruling discharged and acquitted Nnamdi Kanu of all the trumped-up charges based on the illegal abduction and the extraordinary rendition by the Nigerian government. And instead of the Nigerian government to simply obey the rulings of the Court of Appeal, they decided to intimidate the Honorable Justice by transferring them out of the Abuja jurisdiction to different areas of the country. So at this point, they've noted that the Supreme Court acknowledged that the invasion of Nnamdi Kanu's home in 2017 was an assassination attempt on his person. And the court acknowledged that Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail. So why are they looking for him? Why were they looking for him at that point in 2017 to assassinate him? However, the Supreme Court Justice failed to make an appropriate order in line with their findings, and they also failed to deliver the appropriate judgment in line with the violation of the Extradition Order Act, which is an international crime. So instead of the Supreme Court Justice instead of the Supreme Court Justice, they transferred the case back to the High Court. And they accused the government of lack of interest in any illegal trial of Kanu. Now, they are only punishing Nnamdi Kanu for daring to champion the Biafra self-agitation movement. The Biafra family have therefore rejected the continued court trial of Nnamdi Kanu, and they have demanded the immediate release, the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu, and also other innocent IPOB members in various detention facilities across Nigeria. And they are saying Nnamdi Kanu must be released. The Nigerian government, they are trying to postpone this case, prolonging this case, when it's obvious that this man is a free man. This man has done nothing, but yet they are using one excuse or the other to pin him down. And now it's getting to over, more than 3 years and counting 4 years. Nnamdi Kanu still is, being detained by the Nigerian government. Guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you.